Maine's Classic Rock, 102.9 WBLM. All right, we got a world exclusive for you.
Yes. Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Biggest movie in the world. Biggest movie of Tom Cruise's career.
Yes, this is what really started it for him.
Top Gun Maverick is out. What did it do? Like $1 billion zillion over the weekend. Just awesome. Nice to have a blockbuster. People going back into theaters. Took us 3 years to do it. We got a review, but our friend Whip Hubley is in the original.
He was Hollywood.
Do we have a clip? Yes, I have a clip of this is Whip in a towel in the locker room.
Yeah, he looks good.
Yeah, and he's laughing at us right on the radio. He's laughing at us.
That's Whip.
Yeah, and he's laughing at us right on the radio. He's laughing at us.
No, it's me laughing, dickhead. We won.
All right.
So we found out Whip was going to the to see the movie, and Whip he's a good friend of ours, and so we got to get a review, right?
Yes.
So he played Hollywood. You know all the guys. There's Goose and Maverick and Iceman and Viper and Jester, and Whip Hubley played Hollywood, and he joins us right now. Hey,
morning, Herb.
Hey, Whip. How are you?
Good, man. How are you doing?
Dude, you're everywhere right now. On TV, you're in the newspaper. Did you imagine this would happen?
The original Top Gun has followed me around for 36 years.
Yeah.
And not to say that I mind it, but, we had a lot of fun doing it. And it was a great experience in my life.
Well, I didn't want to bug you. It's like I saw him as like, oh, man, I don't want to be the guy that, but like when Dinah, your wife, told us you were going to go see it last night, I was like, oh, I can't help myself. So drum roll, please.
Oh.
Of Top Gun Maverick. What'd you think?
Well, we saw the movie last night. We had a really sweet little evening put together by my next door neighbor. There's been a lot of press about this, and the more I think about it, the more sense it makes in a way that people are as excited about the sequel. The movie is good. It's spectacular.
Right.
I mean, that if you like that kind of movie, you got to go see Top Gun Maverick.
There it is.
What was it like working with that cast on the original?
Well, that's one thing. I know those guys all had their big bonding experience in this new film. It just took me back, watching them in that initial bar scene where they're all giving each other a hard time, a lot of banter. And, that was basically our experience down in San Diego back in 1985 or whatever it was. We bonded quickly. I think everybody kind of came together knowing that was their job. We were going to form a team, and there was going to be competitive support.
Did you?
And I got to say, I sort of felt like that was one of the places where I felt sort of protective of my own film, because I really felt connected to my guys. And that experience obviously played such a big part in my life as an actor. And not to blow things out of proportion, but, it was a real experience.
Come on. And we went back and we watched part of Top Gun, and damn, you look good in a towel.
Oh, that's nice.
Holy moly!
You were probably looking at Rick Rossovich. But,
no, it was you.
Everybody was flexing their muscles in that scene, I think. Tom Cruise doing a lot of pull-ups before we did.
Yeah, I bet he was. Any idea when you guys were doing it in 85 that this thing was going to be as big as it was?
Well, it's hard to remember exactly how I know that getting the job to begin with was one of the most exciting points of my life. So I must have known, you're starting up as an actor out in Hollywood, and you're going in for auditions, and things are happening, slowly but surely. But then all of a sudden something like this comes along. And the thing about it is that, we didn't know what Tom Cruise was going to turn into at that point, but we had all heard about him.
Mm-hmm.
But we thought we were on our own trajectories, and I just remember that whole experience of getting the film being so exciting, and then showing up down there, and my first. When I arrived down there, I met Don Simpson in the bar, and we had a beer together or two. And, it was an immediate bonding experience with all of those guys. Cruise was separate from the rest of us because he was really focusing on the film.
Wow.
It wasn't like he was aloof with us at all. But, later on, I figured out what it was to do a lead in the film, and it takes a lot of focus, So
amazing.
The rest of us were all kind of, bozos on the sand going down to Tijuana on the weekend, stuff like that. But
palling around with Val Kilmer.
Right.
Yeah, sure. Val was part of our, he was with us, and Rick and Barry Tubb I've stayed in touch with to a certain degree. And Kelly hung with us, too, because, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
All right. So to recap, Whip Hubley, Whip looks great in a towel.
Yes.
He gives a thumbs up to Top Gun Maverick. And it's so wonderful that you have such sweet memories of this movie, Whip.
It really is. It was funny because my son, who I'm not even sure he saw the original Top Gun. Because he's only 25 years old. He must have seen it somewhere along the way. But he went to see it the night before, and he said, "Dad, there are a lot of pictures of you in it." Oh. And so that was cute, because they have, they use a lot of references to the old Top Gun. And that was where it was really smart movie making, I think, because they knew what people wanted to see again.
Yeah, that's great. So there are pictures. How cool of that? 36 years later, to see pictures of you in the sequel, Whip. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, you're having fun with it.
A little bit.
All right. Well, what are you doing today, Hollywood? What's up today?
Going to work. I'm off.
What do you do for work now?
Well, I work at a company called Barrett Made in Portland, and I do many different things over there, but it's a construction company.
Oh, cool.
And then I'm also doing a whole bunch of plays here, too. And if I didn't promote my new play, Dinah would get really mad at me.
You better.
So I got to mention that I'm doing a play called Body Awareness. It's the opening play of a new thing that's being put together by a buddy named Dave Register, who is starting up the Portland Theater Festival. And so Body Awareness is by Annie Baker, and it's going to be a blast. And we are opening up July 14th for 3 weekends at Mayo Street Art.
Oh, great place.
So,
wonderful.
Good plug. Good plug.
So that's something I should mention. But, I've been doing a bunch of these plays at the Portland Stage and the Mad Horse and up at Camden with the Shakespeare Festival up there. So it's been a blast.
That's great. We're so glad.
Getting back into it.
You're so gifted. So thank you for sharing your gift. And thanks for coming on with us this morning. This is so fun.
Well, it couldn't be more fun for me. I remember doing this stuff when I was, a young actor, and I'd be traveling around different cities and, Atlanta Kiss 104 or something like that. They get me to sing "You've Lost That Loving Feeling." But I'm not going to do that.
No, we won't make you do
No, but you
that.
should become our new movie reviewer for the BLM Morning Show. Call us after you go see movies.
Yeah, okay. I will.
Here he is.
All right. Well,
Whip.
thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks,
Thank you
Whip.
so much.
Good to
Great
talk to
talking
you, man.
I really appreciate it.
See ya.
What a great guy.
That's so cool. He gives the thumbs up, and there's pictures of him from the original and the new one. I love that he's just got such great memory, and that crew did really, really bond the way that comes off in the movie. So, Whip Hubley, everybody, on the BLM Morning Show. Well done, Hollywood. Well done this morning.